Hello, Mystic Minds. I want to welcome everyone to my channel. We're going to be doing a reading for Virgo today. So just want to mention before I do the reading, everyone, these readings are based on imagination, and sometimes they actually come out pretty consistent. Doesn't mean that you guys have to take me word by word. Now, saying that, Virgo doesn't want to shuffle. It's as if she wants, and then our beautiful Virgos say no. Let's do one last shuffle, everyone, and I'm going to jump straight into the reading. So, from what I'm getting by these shuffles, there's a little bit of a reluctancy for something. Okay. Okay, Virgo. Let's get us a good reading today. Oh. You already got cards that want to speak, everyone. So, Virgo, I can see over here that you have reached the point that you need to spread your wings and start flying again, especially in the emotional department. You know, maybe you've been through a whole lot of stuff, but there's a need for you to just spread your wings and start flying. And where do you want to fly to? Towards the sun, towards what makes you happy. Playing in the melody of life. But Virgo, where do we find you? We find you in the hangman position. Not knowing if you're coming or if you're going. Fearful to make any type of move that might resemble this, but this is what you desire. You desire a need for just feeling bright again. And because you have been stagnated in the hangman position, except for an emotional renewal, you know, the emotions, our feelings are also connected with our desires. And these two go hand in hand. There's a need, a change of heart that is required from you, my beautiful Virgo. And you're preparing yourself. You want to leave the reality that you found yourself in and climb up and go into a different reality. Somewhere where the sun shines more than how it shines in the hangman position, where there's basically no sun. It's just being stuck in your emotions. That's why it's halfway connected with the water and with the air. So these are thoughts and emotions and being stuck in that realm. But the Queen of Pentacles over here, so we understand that this is also to do with your stability, Virgo. And I know you guys love looking at the details. So the details that you're looking at is your heart matters. Whatever has to do with the heart, which comes in conflict with your thoughts. But just like a true Virgo, the hangman is always observing and is in preparation, but kind of on a pause. Now, Queen of Pentacles. She knows how to rule her kingdom very sufficiently. She doesn't, she takes in count all of the minor details that needs to be known. And what she wants to do is she wants to reach a new level. Thank you, Virgo. Because this situation of being in the hangman position just can't continue this way. This always reminds me of being broken down while trying to explore. You know, being a type of person that he's got the guitar over there. He wants to find himself over there with the mariachis. But where do you find yourself, Virgo? Thinking about the past, being broken down by the past, being very emotional, with an empty heart. Can you see this little heart over here? Full red. This one over here, cracked. The waters came out. There were monsters, perhaps, in your environment that you maybe consider monsters. It's how you want to look at it, though, Virgo. Because monsters is just a way of pointing the finger. But if we realize that we summoned these monsters, which could also be teachers, to teach us what to avoid, but you're stuck there. You're stuck in the hangman position, as we said before. Oh, this one wants to speak. And what's required now from you, Virgo, is the magician energy. A little magic in your life. You know, a lot of people get confused with the whole hocus pocus part of magic, you know, but I feel magic is something super, super simple. It's basically being charismatic, being enthusiastic, being disciplined, being a go-getter, putting the time, being confident. All of these attributes create the magician, and he is capable of creating all of these cards. An emotional uplifting, radiance, and an uplifting in matters of desire and passion. So I kind of think that's you working on this, Virgo. You're looking at all the details. And I also understand that if this is a love matter, you between your loved one, vice versa, the environment is very, I wouldn't say violent, but the environment has kind of not allowed you to move towards where you've wanted to go. And, you know, the whole situation is quite dark for me. It's promising because we have these flowers over here. But if you see in the background, there's some skulls with blood. And that kind of gives the impression of sacrifice. Let's continue. Let's see what else is going to come up. So, by the way, everyone, if you enjoy the way that I read the cards, I kind of do it freestyle. I'm a new channel. all the support is very, very welcome, everyone. I want to see what maybe could happen from all of these readings. There's one thing that I really love is I love trying to help, and got a rich imagination, so that kind of helps also. So let's see our next 3 cards. There's a need of cutting something out of your life over here. And this is the only way for you to be able to lift yourself towards this next level and get out of this position. And this is you, Virgo, King of Pentacles. This is also to do about work, I believe. It's also to do with your stability. This little box over here, you know, this is whatever makes you feel firm and stable. But we also see that you're holding this box and you're trying to move along, but the terrain isn't easy to move along. But you have everything inside of this box. The box of chaos. Your house. Now, a really cool thing about house is that in the Greek language, chaos, and we say it exactly like that, means chaos. And you're trying to move along, and there's some form of judgment. Now, that's the word that I couldn't figure out on how to explain about the 5 of Swords over here. There's judgment. There's judgment by others, by family members, by perhaps yourself. There's a judgment that is anchoring you to where you need to go. And you need to cut this out. Because what happens with judgment is that you basically have 2 options. You either go the one option or you go the other option. So it kind of works like a crossroad. And what we need to always remember, everyone, is that our emotions do not lie. It's very easy to get confused, though, through our emotions, not knowing, why do I feel this way? So we overthink about it and we find ourselves hanging, just like the hangman over here, hanging between the world of nothing. There's something happening around, there's everything around you, but you are consumed in the nothing, in not moving, in observing. That's not bad. This is positive. But it's positive if you come to your conclusion. Because if you stay over here and continue down one of the 2 paths, there's always judgment. Anything we do in this life, guys. That's karma. Okay, 2 cards. So the next card over here, the 5 of Wands, always gives me the impression that it's shedding light on something that could not be seen. But by doing this, we also risk the fear of burning everything down. And as you open this match, clack, in the department of emotions, which is the Page of Cups, you're observing the spoon over here, and you can see that there's holes in the spoon. There's something not right. There's something not right, and it just happens to fall on the judgment that we have over here. So, the way that I read the cards is that the next card is the conclusion of everything. But I got myself a new pack of cards, everyone. I'm going to show them to you. Really amazing. I'm going to put the links to everything down in the description. We're going to get some, just some helpful opinions coming from the hero's journey. Let's see what the conclusion is, though. Last card for Virgo. Let's get the last card for Virgo. Okay. Emotionally, all your emotions are in your head. They're starting to spill. You're stuck in a dilemma, Virgo. And what's the dilemma? As we said before, there's two paths to the road. As you're looking at these two paths, you notice that there's holes in the story to do with love, with your emotional fulfillment. And as we said before, we're in a dilemma. And you see the holes, but this brings on the need to cut whatever this is, whatever these holes are. You need to cut that. And that's the only way that you, Virgo, can take whatever is most valuable to you and continue on your journey, continue on your path, which will be scary. It will be hard. It's not going to be easy. Perhaps you might get judged by this. Maybe even ostracized, being put in a corner. But you don't want to feel like this. For sure you don't want to feel like this. This is how you feel, Virgo, I believe. Lost in between the worlds of the living and the dead. And what's the ultimate desire? It's the sun. It's to shine like the sun. And what's required in order for you to reach the sun you got to work on your magnetism. What you attract and what you repel. And these could just be plain opinions, old-fashioned opinions that maybe need to change. Just because some people told us that something wasn't for us doesn't mean that it's not meant to be for you, Virgo. The only way to discover this is by letting go of all of those stagnated waters that have started to smell, have made you very feeling as if you need to start flying, to renew yourself, to move your hips, to start breathing again. So, we're going to get some advice now, Virgo, from these super cool cards, the Hero's Journey. I got them a few days ago, so I'm kind of showing them off right now. I'm gonna pull 4 cards as advice for the continuation of your journey. I hope this has been helpful. Okay. Virgo, 4 last cards. Let's get us that one. One with the sun. One with the sun. Let me get these, put them over here. To be one with the sun, be the light. That's what the one card is telling us, Virgo. Two more cards for Virgo. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Trust your guidance of your North Star. What your North Star is to believe in yourself, believe in your emotions, be the light, make the difference. If people are all dark around you, doesn't mean you gotta follow their pattern. Okay, Virgo. Building breaks. Saunter slowly. Now, what's saunter? I don't know what that is, but the way that I see it is actually, let's turn this one. Return to your own mastery. Return, take all of the experiences that you know, Virgo, and go return to who you are, towards where you belong. And the return is quite easy. It's this. And I'm going to read from the book real fast what this building breaks is, everyone. It comes out to 6. It's numerology. Let's see what it's all about. Building breaks. Don't power walk. Saunter slowly in the sun. Eating chocolate and carry a blanket so you can take a nap. Meaning, message. Sometimes you don't feel like showing up, and that's okay. Sometimes you want to quit, and that's okay. Sometimes you just want to hide your head under the covers, and that's okay. Resistance is part of the journey. However, where the hero takes a nap, then keeps on going. The ordinary person simply gives up. It's not that the hero doesn't fantasize about quitting. eating a tub of ice cream and throwing their commitment off a 100-story building. Oh yeah, but the hero builds in space for resistance without having to burn any bridges. The hero takes breaks, paces themselves, and allows resistance to join the epic journey, because it's coming whether you want it or not. Resistance, as challenging as it might be, has a right to be there, but it doesn't have to stop you from moving forward on your hero's journey. Dream symbol is a breakup. A breakup in a dream can denote change in a pattern in your life. However, it could also be a rehearsal helping you process the feelings about how you would handle the end if it did occur. Remember, the best relationships and projects survive many stops and starts on the way to becoming actualized. This dream could indicate the need for space from a destructive pattern in a relationship or job. These dreams can guide you through the process of ending and rebirth. And a mantra to keep in mind of, everyone: this is a journey. It's not a sprint. So build in breaks and reward myself along the way. So, ending on that, connect these two cards. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Please, guys, like, subscribe. Hope to see you guys again. Let's create a journey all together, everyone. All the mystic minds joining. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, Virgo. See you guys next time.